Intelligence networks thrive when communities trust the police. Therefore, their cultivation must be lawful, ethical, professional, and protected. Intelligence assets must be trained on confidentiality obligations and handled without exposure to political or social manipulation. As senior commanders, you must deploy intelligence response cells that analyze local patterns, interpret pre-attack indicators, map crime migration corridors, and push intelligence to tactical patrol teams in actionable formats. Information without action is not intelligence. Actionable information deployed ahead of crime is intelligence. This network must also integrate open source intelligence awareness, forensic-enabled investigative tracking, rural informant engagement, cyber intelligence monitoring of criminal brag trails, and tactical intelligence retrieval after every attack. Each major incident should generate an intelligence packet that predicts not just who attacked, but who may be next, where they may move, and how they may strike again. We must police forward and not backward. Community policing is not ancillary to national security. It is foundational to it, especially at this time where communities are no longer just witnesses to crime, but victims of coordinated assault. Commissioners of police must lead policing frameworks that structurally bind the police to grassroots influence networks, traditional rulers, town unions, local hunters, civil defense outfits, vigil groups, and youth organizations. Engaging community policing means building local shared ownership of security, not delegating authority to non-police outfits. You must establish joint community safety forums, conduct community threat profiling, institutionalize local crime watch desks, and build village-level rapid information channels that signal the police before criminals fortify positions. This is how threats are squeezed, not by occupying only highways, but by occupying the confidence, cooperation, and communication channels inside the people's spaces. When this system works, communities recover first from fear, then from crime. They feed information freely, respond to police direction willingly, grant operational legitimacy faster, and discourage criminals socially as much as they are discouraged tactically. Terror cannot permanently live among a people who are united with the law enforcement system, sworn to protect them. This is the psychology you must nurture in each state command. Criminals succeed most in environments where policing is sparse, irregular, or predictable. We must therefore flood the public space with lawful deterrence, not symbolic visibility, but structured dominance of policing presence through layered foot patrols, highway confidence patrol convoys, community perimeter surveillance, and vehicular rapid response dragnets. Foot patrols should not be casual walks. They must be sector mapped, timed, logged, and intelligence guided. Commissioners of police must divide each command into micro-policing sectors with assigned patrol commanders, deploy night confidence patrol teams into unprotected settlements, optimize patrol routes using heat zone movement analytics, and log patrol visibility hours as a key performance metric. Citizens must see us more often than they currently see criminals. Vehicular patrols must employ modern policing posture. Vehicle surveillance teams, convoy-style rural confidence patrol squads, mobile checkpoints built on lawful search protocols, rapid pursuit units, and targeted patrols that disrupt criminal transit, supply chains, and escape routes. Feasibility denies criminals time, confidence, and consolidation. That is why it must be relentless. Security rivalry helps crime, but security synergy breaks it. Commissioners of police must therefore operationalize real partnerships, not ceremonial alliances. Joint tactical patrols, shared intelligence briefings, operations backed by military cover when required, interagency radios in high-threat states, joint map-based operational planning, and unified response architectures that deny criminals inter-service loopholes. You must lead monthly intelligence roundtables between state security authorities, establish joint tactical operations plans after every major attack, deploy joint route domination patrols with the Nigerian Armed Forces, integrate strategic information exchange with other security agencies, and expand lawful border crime tracking strategies, especially in frontier states like Kebbi, Niger, Sokoto, and neighboring security theaters. These partnerships do more than increase manpower. They increase authority of response. These partnerships do more than increase manpower. They increase authority of response, operational cover, cross-verification of intelligence, weather surveillance capture, and logistical burden sharing. Criminals cannot overrun a system that closes ranks against them. These methods are not mere protocols. They are proven policing fundamentals. When properly deployed, they bolster deterrence, improve response times, provide communities psychological relief, disrupt criminal planning cycles, and lead to higher operational success rates. Nigeria wins when the police works ahead of crime rather than behind it. Our strategic success also lies in unity of action. We must sustain the ongoing partnerships. These audits should not be academic exercises. They must translate into deployment outcomes. Strengthen perimeters, increase policing presence. Deploy anti-attack intelligence channels. Assign intelligence officers for early warning detection. Re-engineer local safety partnership frameworks with school principals, proprietors, religious leaders, faith institutions, youth watchdog councils, and township defense committees to ensure free flow of threat signals directly into tactical police cells. The recent presidential directive on the withdrawal of police personnel deployed for VIP protection is a strategic and deliberate realignment of our national policing priorities. This policy decision is rooted not in sentiment, but in necessity, reflecting the current security demands of our nation and reinforcing the fundamental purpose for which the police force exists. The protection of our people, the defense of our communities, and the safeguarding of public order. It's important to emphasize that this action is a patriotic, forward-looking, and operationally prudent measure designed to strengthen our manpower capacity for critical frontline policing functions. With the security environment placing increasing pressure on unprotected populations and vulnerable communities, and in this regard, we wish to assure members of the public that this withdrawal will enable the force to expand deployment into areas where policing input has the most meaningful public safety outcomes. These include, but are not limited to, large-scale population protection operations, rural and township security fortification, intensified police visibility and patrol spread, investigative response expansion, and tactical containment of emerging violent threats. Simply put, this policy ensures that more officers are repositioned from personalized security duties to collective public protection responsibilities, where their presence and operational impact are most urgently required. However, while we move decisively to implement this directive, we must also act responsibly to manage its execution. We are mindful of the risk of misinterpretation, misinformation, and exploitation by undesirable elements who may seek to capitalize on the situation for personal or political advantage, or attempt to create narratives